February the 8th. Y'all are actually watching this a day later on the 9th. Valentine's Day is quickly approaching, and many people know Horn Lake High School power couple here always like to go out with a bang when it comes to Valentine's Day. It's like a second Christmas. TK has already been worried for weeks about her Valentine's Day gift for this year. She has said that bears are scarce because of the economy or something. I don't know what she's all worried about. What are you wanting? You got to talk in that microphone. What do you want this year?
Somebody burnt up a Walmart with all the Valentine stuff just because they ain't got no Valentine. I got a Valentine. I want a gorilla.
No one burnt up a Walmart.
Yes, they did. They burnt up everything on Valentine's.
You're getting your information
on TikTok.
The TikTok. I knew it. All right, Ashton, she wants a crocodile.
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
What you mean, what's up?
Have you purchased a crocodile yet?
No, I ain't purchased no crocodile.
This is what I be talking about. It's February the 8th and he waiting late. He gonna watch this. We going out Sunday to celebrate Valentine's. He gonna wait until Saturday to go get the gift.
McDonald's?
If he take me to McDonald's.
What about Taco Bell? You have a good relationship with Taco Bell.
Hey, we need to both get the wings and just settle down. And we
Stop
need some
being
dip.
dumb.
We do. What do you mean?
We don't even got the wings no more.
So how did y'all stop?
They're already gone. That didn't last long.
So it was a limited time offer. Okay, boy, if you take me to a fast food restaurant, not for real. I want to go to
Denny's. They got good breakfast.
Agree with him,
They got
Louis.
the Grand Slam. They got the Grand Slam breakfast.
Don't nobody want no breakfast. It's gonna be. Look, I'm gonna have my hair did. I'm gonna be looking because we got a photo shoot, Louis. You know what I'm saying? We got our
photo shoot.
Yes, on Valentine's we got our matching. Just
you
wait.
Don't need a photo shoot. You got an iPhone.
So we're gonna have our matching hoodies and joggers on. Tune in because we finna be real fine. It finna look real good too. Crocodile. Last year he got me a big Kit Kat, but this time I want a big sneaker or a Twix. I don't want no Kit Kat.
You want a what?
A big sneaker or
Big
a Twix.
sneaker.
Snickers. What else? What else besides a crocodile,
so
Snickers?
I better get that big old crocodile. It say I love you on it. And I want that big old sneaker. I want some flowers. But this time, you know what I'm saying? He got me one flower. I want two of them.
Oh, this is what I want. I want 2 pair of shoes. I want a new Cuban link. I want a Gucci bag. I want
Who is he talking to?
Talking to you. I want
Well, this could take a while. While they're listing out their list, we've got to get on with EVTV for the day. But
turn the camera around right now. Turn the camera around. I know he did not just give me a whole list like I'm CJ So Cool.
Well, it remains to be seen if they will be the power couple after next week, because it looks like we've got a breakup on the horizon.
I got too much on my mind. I got too much on my mind these days. Still be dealing with your mood swings. So I beg you, baby, please, no games. I got too much on my mind. I got too much on my plate. You just wanna know a child. I just need some time and space. I just need another day. Need to find another way. Girl, I used to play some sports, but I'm sick of all the guys. Now I don't care about your plans. Girl, I'm sorry, I just can't. I'm just doing what I can. It's bigger about it, like you're too much on my mind. I got too much on my mind these days. Still be dealing with your mood swings. So I beg you, baby, please, no games. I got too much on my mind. So I beg you, baby, please, no games. I got too much on my mind. So I beg you, baby, please, no games. One night.
Welcome to Eagle Vision for Thursday, February 9th, 2023. I'm Wilacia, and today's top story highlights the junior boot camp taking place here at Horn Lake tomorrow.
Good morning, Horn Lake. We have the ACT boot camp coming up. We're going to give all the preps plenty of breaks, lots of information. So 24th, I need all my juniors to come to school on the 24th. You won't have to go to your normal classes. We'll block off the day for you and get you ready for that ACT prep. Have a good day.
Career Tech Open House is tonight from 5 to 7. If you're interested in being a part of the Career Tech next school year, now is your chance to head over there with your parents and visit the facility. The open house will be from 5 to 7 tonight. Career Tech application is going to be due March 10th, Friday before spring break. The DECA Club had a special trip to Orlando. Here's Mia with the story.
I'm here with Mia, and DECA ended up going on a trip during the ice storm 2023. Y'all ended up going to Orlando for what?
So it was the Sports and Marketing Conference. So we did go down there for a conference. We didn't just do Disney and Universal.
Right.
It was a conference.
But you also did Disney and Universal.
We also did Disney and Universal.
Okay, now, this was a trying trip, like just getting there.
Yes.
So let's set the stage.
Okay.
Monday night comes. We all assume that we're going to school on Tuesday, although it's starting not to look good weather-wise. Weather comes down late Monday night, early Tuesday morning. Y'all arrive at the airport at like what, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning?
Okay, so I woke up at like, I guess 3 something because we were supposed to be there at like 5:30. So I was gonna get ready. And then I look at my phone and Miss Smith texted at like 2 in the morning. And she was like, okay guys, we're not gonna be at the airport by 5:30, whatever. We're gonna be there by 8. So I go back to sleep. Because I guess they pushed it back because of the ice, and so they were just
the flight itself got pushed back.
I don't know if it. We still don't know. I don't know if it was the flight that got pushed back or if Miss Smith just got us on a later flight.
Y'all were arriving at the airport to find that it was bleak. While maybe not at Memphis, but other airports were not taking flights because the ice had been bad.
Yes.
There.
Right, because we didn't have a straight flight to Orlando. We originally were going to have a layover in Atlanta, but then they moved it to Dallas, and it was really bad in Dallas.
And Dallas got pelted long before Memphis did, so
Yes.
It was way worse.
Right.
So y'all are stuck at the airport, no way to get there.
Right.
So eventually y'all had to go with a plan B. Tell us what happened.
Actually, that was plan C, because the first plan B, the only Southwest flight leaving Memphis was to Las Vegas. So they were going to try to see, could we go to Las Vegas and then go to Orlando? It was a lot. So plan B didn't work. So Mr. Tung is like making calls. We see him pacing. Miss Smith's in line. They're bothering the Southwest people. And we got on a big yellow and we went to Jackson,
Mississippi. Was it a little bit slick and hairy
It was
getting
not.
out of town, or was
It was just raining. Like,
just raining?
yeah, raining. I
Okay.
was asleep though.
So y'all got to Jackson, Mississippi, then got on a plane
I
that
didn't
took
even know
you
they
to
had an
where?
airport. I didn't know that
Jackson has an airport.
I didn't know that.
A pretty big airport, actually.
I didn't know that.
Not Memphis big, but decent size. So y'all went from Jackson to Atlanta,
Atlanta.
and then to Orlando. So what time did you actually arrive at Orlando? Tuesday night or Wednesday morning at this point?
Wednesday. We got there at like it was midnight, and we didn't go to bed. Like we still had to get checked into our hotel, guys. Like we had to get checked in. So we went to bed about 1:45 too.
It's 12 hours and 30 minutes to drive to Orlando from here.
We could have
Y'all
been there.
could have been
We could have been there.
long before that flight had arrived if you just gotten on a bus. Okay, so you made it to Orlando. What all happened in Orlando?
Okay, so first day we did Disney. So we did Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom.
And then Thursday, what happens?
So Thursday we got up, we had to be downstairs by like 7:30. So we could take the bus from the hotel, because we stayed it was a Universal resort.
Okay.
So they had the buses and everything. We had to get there on time so they could take us to Universal, and they had a sound stage or whatever, and it was set for the conference, and we listened to 4 speakers each day. And then afterwards we had the park, and the last 2 speakers, they were always like, you know, I'm keeping you guys from riding the rides. I have so much power right now. So we're like, we know, we just want to ride the rides.
Bad joke.
It was very bad.
Bad joke.
But they were really good speakers. So they were like executives with Universal, and they were people that worked with sports teams because of sports and marketing. So they talked a lot about sports and marketing. And I honestly didn't know the effort that it took to run a sports team, like how it's an actual corporation.
It's a huge ordeal. There's a lot of moving parts and a lot of people. So that part was very interesting. And then y'all got to do a couple of more parks, and then you were back home Sunday.
Yes.
All right. So for anybody who might be interested, how can they be a part of DECA?
So first step is to be in work-based learning. That is an option for, I believe, juniors and seniors.
That's correct.
So sophomores and juniors, you are the rising juniors and seniors. So if you have a job, you can get high school credit for having a job. Instead of taking college and career readiness, like take Miss Smith's
So you can take
class.
work-based learning. You can go to your job in the afternoons, and you're actually receiving school credit as a part of that.
Right.
So you can talk to Miss Smith down on the C Hall. She can, the happy place as we know, as it's known. She can help you with that. You can also talk to one of your counselors if you're interested in being a part. Once you're a part of the work-based learning class, you can then join the DECA club, and DECA gives you a lot of great opportunities, not only going on trips, which they go on quite a few trips,
right,
but also a lot of really valuable training that will help you in the workplace. Things like building resumes and how the best ways to get a job, the best ways to ask for a raise at your job. Like, you get lots of strategies on all of that.
Tell us where you grew up.
I grew up in Memphis, Tennessee.
Tell us about your family.
Close-knit family. My parents are both from Mississippi. They moved to Memphis, so I always say I have duality. Part Memphis, part North Mississippi, and so those two things connect to make me who I am.
Tell us about your years in high school.
I loved high school. I went to Whitehaven High School. I graduated in 1995. I was very involved. I was a majorette. I sang in the choir, and I thought I was going to be in a cosmetology class, but they wouldn't let me get in there because they wanted me to stay in the choir. But lots of fun. I'll never forget that time.
What was a pivotal moment in your teenage years?
When, I know it's going to show my age, I don't care. 3-6 Mafia, they used to drive down Whitehaven Lane all the time, and DJ Paul had a Chucky doll on the hood of his car. So we used to be like, oh my God, it's crazy.
What's the funniest thing you can think of that happened to you in high school?
When I was in a pageant, when I went to sit down in the chair fell over. And I was up in the air like that. And I got up like, what? Now what? So nobody laughed but me.
Tell us about your college experience.
I went to Tennessee State University in Nashville. I loved every bit of it. I was a majorette there too. Loved to dance, loved to sing. Thought I was going to be a superstar. Thought I was going to be Beyonce before Beyonce, but I'm sitting here with you, so that didn't happen.
How did you choose the college to attend?
I always wanted to go to a HBCU, and my uncle was an interim president there, so it wasn't hard for me to make a decision to go there. And in-state tuition is everything, honey, so that was a part of it too.
How did you choose your profession? Did you originally plan on being a counselor?
When I went to Tennessee State, I was in pre-med biology, but I had to go to Meharry Medical School, and we had to operate on a cadaver. That didn't go well. So when I went back to school, I changed my major and got into education.
What's something outside of school that you're passionate about?
Having events where people can network and get together and talk. There's so much negativity in the world. I pride myself on being a very positive person and creating spaces where people can grow and be better. So that's important to me.
Tell us something you always dreamed about doing.
My bucket list is to go to Santorini, Greece, and sit out on one of those verandas and just veg out and get a good suntan.
What's something you love about this school?
Everything. Like I said, there's no one thing I love about Horn Lake High School. I love every part of it, and I'm glad to be one of the newest parts of it.
Ida B. Wells was an African-American journalist, abolitionist, and feminist who led an anti-lynching crusade in the United States in the 1890s. She went on to found and become integral in groups striving for African-American justice. Wells wrote about the issues of race and politics in the South. A number of her articles were published in Black newspapers and periodicals. Wells eventually became an owner of the Memphis Free Speech. Wells established several civil rights organizations. In 1896, she formed the National Association of Colored Women. Wells is also considered a founding member of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, or NAACP. Wells died of kidney disease on March 25, 1931, at the age of 68 in Chicago, Illinois. She left behind an impressive legacy of social and political heroism. With her writings, speeches, and protests, Wells fought against prejudice no matter what potential dangers she faced. She once said, "I felt that one had better die fighting against injustice than to die like a rat or a dog in a trap." This week's featured vocabulary words are dynamic, eclipse, and emerge. Dynamic, characterized by constant change, activity, or progress. Eclipse, a loss of significance, power, or prominence in relation to another person or thing. Emerge, become apparent, important, or prominent.
It's now time for today's announcements. Pay attention, there's lots of important information we need you to know. Ladies, there's a prom closet dress giveaway event in Memphis. The event will be held Saturday, March 25th at the Hickory Ridge Town Center on Winchester Road. However, registration is required, so you need to text HPC 901 to 33777 to RSVP. The event is free. Sign up by texting HPC 901 to 33777. Students, if you're interested in joining the EVTV cast next year, our application is on the website. You can visit hornlakehigh.com and submit your online application today. Be sure to follow the instructions and email a short video clip to our email account. That's it for today's episode. Here at Horn Lake, we are better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch meals and athletic schedules. We'll see you here tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.
I got too much on my mind these days. Still be dealing with your mood swings. Start back, you baby, please, no games. I got too much on my mind. I got too much on my plate. You just wanna know, child. I just need some time and space. I just need another day. Need to find another way. Girl, I used to play some sports, but I'm sick of all the guys. Now I don't care about your plans. Girl, I'm sorry, I just can't. I'm just doing what I can. It's big about it, like your plans. I got too much on my mind these days. Still be dealing with your mood swings. Start back, you baby, please, no games. I got too much on my mind. Start back, you baby, please, no games. I got too much on my mind. Start back, you baby, please, no games.
One night, one drink, one dance, now it's one fight. Last shot, last chance, and I'm alright. I don't need your ass. Keep on playing games and I'ma leave your ass. Hey, I'm falling off without you. When I'm off the AO, I don't think about you. I can do the fade love, my heart don't know how to. You just make me hate myself when I'm around you. These ain't growing pains, you just ain't the same. I can't take this change, baby, please.
Girl, I got too much on my mind. I got too much on my mind these days. Still be dealing with your mood swings. Start back, you baby, please, no games.